Okay, I'm gonna try and talk as fast as I can because I tried to film this like 3 times and I wasted so much time, and I'm gonna try and talk really fast. Okay, I have like the magic formula for hair loss. Okay, these are my befores. I have PCOS and I have genetic hair loss, so I'm struggling with a ton of different battles. Okay, so again, here's my hair loss. You can see I have like super fine hair. I have dandruff. It's like bad. And here are my afters. I cannot believe this. Like, doctors told me that was never gonna happen. And let me show you what I used. I used these. I took these religiously every single day, once a day, and they were absolutely life-saving, and I love them. I got them from Sephora. You can get them from Nordstrom. There's a ton of different vitamins. I can go through exactly what was super helpful. I also use these, so if you guys want, let me... Okay, here is part 2. This is, as a recap, this is my before. This is my after picture. Okay, so I want to talk about these first, actually, and then after this, I'm going to talk about my hair mask and what I did to do my hair mask. But these are amazing. Of course, obviously, like, you have your vitamin C's and your zinc to help with your immune system. But apart from that, you also have like the vitamin E, which helps heal your scalp. You have niacinamide, which is actually B3. B3 and horsetail, the silica, these are 2 powerhouses for hair loss, as well as the fish oil, which is amazing. And then of course you have all of your amino acids, which are amazing. This stuff is really, really awesome, and it's only $30. It's better than Viviscal, which is like hundreds of dollars. Like, this is really affordable and works. You guys already know this is my before. This is my after. This is the other product I use other than the whey vitamins. This is amazing. It's a super fine powder. It's just plants. I get this in the Indian section of my grocery store. You could probably find it online. But I just take a little bit of this powder, maybe 3-4 tablespoons, and I mix an egg white in with it. I have homemade yogurt, so I mix homemade yogurt in with it. If you don't have homemade yogurt, skip that part. I also put castor oil in here. If you have black seed oil, it's hard to find. You can put some black seed oil in here. And I know some people use lemon. I don't use lemon just because my skin is so sensitive. But yeah, it's a very simple mask and it works like magic. This is the secret Indian women use, like, to get their thick, long, luscious hair. This is it. Okay, now we're on the final product that I'm going to show you guys, for right now at least. But this is my before. This is my after. I have PCOS, I have genetic hair loss, and this is me telling you how to achieve these results. Results doctors told me I was never going to have. So this is my 3rd magic product. Okay, and this is it. This is the Kiehl's Magic Elixir. It has rosemary oil in it, which is going to be like the #1 ingredient to stimulate your scalp. It works as well as Matrixyl, maybe even better, to be completely honest with you. This totally detoxifies your scalp. So it takes all of those like dandruffs or oils or any kind of dirt, anything that's really clogging your hair follicle. This totally detoxes it, has your scalp brand new, allowing for hair growth. I get these at Nordstrom. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 things in this video. I'm going to show you my hair right now, and this is with me not taking the supplements for 4 months. Okay, so there is slight hair loss, but it's still really good. And then I'm also going to show you how to track hair growth. So this is similar hair parting, right? In the original before picture, I can literally part it anywhere on my scalp and you will see thick hair, right? Thicker hair. Now this is how you track hair growth. You pick any part where your hair is thin and you push it down, and if you see little spikes popping up, that is hair growth. So you just push it down as far as you can, tilt your head so you can look at the light, and if you see little pricks like popping up everywhere, that is hair growth. So I hope that helps. So this is actually a question I get a lot. And a lot of people are wondering, well, what happens when I stop using it? Well, your hair does go back to, being what it normally was, but I do have to say this is a process. So I've been using my entire routine for about 3 years. I saw those results that I shared with you guys. That was after my first month of using that routine. Sometimes I go months without doing the routine, and my hair does eventually go back to being what it used to be, but your hair, it's never as bad. It does get thinner, but it's never as bad. And it's because your hair is learning to use those follicles that were dormant for so long. And I think, detoxifying your scalp, that helps hair grow in that area too as well. So it's a process, but don't feel discouraged. You guys asked, and I am here with the answers. I'm going to show you guys how to use the Kiehl's Magic Elixir. So once every week or every 2 weeks, you're going to go ahead, you're going to, at the end of the day before you take a shower, you're going to brush your hair out, and then you're going, once it's totally smooth and all the knots are out, you're going to take this and you're going to part your hair, and you're just going to squeeze oil from the front all the way to the back and start massaging, okay? And you're going to do this, like, look, I have a receding hairline. I'm going to make sure I really take my time and massage the oil in that area. And then I let it sit for about, I don't know, maybe 30, 40 minutes. And then I go take a shower. So that's about it. I just use it like once a week, once every 2 weeks. And yeah. This is the ultimate hair mask for hair loss, hair dandruff, any kind of hair breakage, anything and everything that is hair related. This is what you want to do. You're going to take a 1/4 cup of homemade yogurt, homemade. If it's store-bought, I don't care how high quality it is. I don't care if it's organic. Do not use it. You're going to take 1 free-range organic egg. You're going to take about 2 to 3 tablespoons of amla powder. I get this from the Indian section at my grocery store. Now you're going to add about 1 tablespoon of cold pressed castor oil. It has to be cold pressed so you have all of the nutrients. Okay, I mixed it all together and added a little bit more amla powder to make sure it got a little bit thicker. It should be like a loose cream. It shouldn't be very watery at all. And that's it. Now your mask is ready to use, and it's totally going to detoxify your scalp and strengthen your hair so you don't have as much hair loss and no dandruff. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to apply the mask. I have this brush to apply it. If you don't have this brush, please don't buy it. Don't waste plastic to buy it. Just use your hands, okay? It's going to get messy and it doesn't matter. Okay, so back to business. I split my hair in half right down the middle, and I'm just going to pick some up and literally just paint it on. And I just want this on the roots. I don't need it everywhere else. If you have breakage down the middle of the shaft, then take it all the way down. But I just want to focus on my scalp because my scalp health is the worst out of all of my hair. So I'm just going to do this all over my head. Okay, so I have it all over my head, and I'm just going to go around and massage it for about 3 minutes. After I'm done massaging it, I'm going to let it sit for about 30 minutes and then take a shower. Just a disclaimer, this is going to get as hard as a rock after 30 minutes. Make sure you rinse really, really thoroughly and be patient with your hair not to pull or tug. So a few of you have asked me to do a schedule or something similar to a schedule to talk about what my routine looks like. So I wrote it all down in a calendar. I'm going to flip my camera sideways because it doesn't all fit on the screen. But you guys can just screenshot it. So here you go. There you go. I have the supplements on every single day, washing your hair every other day. I have the Kiehl's hair oil twice a month and the almond oil twice a month. So hopefully this helps. I think this is a really good schedule for people who are just starting the routine. Obviously, you could do whatever you want to do. And if you don't have all 3 of the items, like the Kiehl's oil or the vitamins or the mask, skip that or, supplement it for something else. But yeah, here you go. So at this point, you guys are probably familiar with my hair routine. But I wanted to just go over and reiterate what each product does and why I use it. So here are my top 3 products. The Amla powder is amazing for people who have no problem growing hair, but are losing the hair that they grow. So if you are growing hair, but you're shedding, this stops it, and it also gets rid of all of your dandruff. The whey supplements help if you cannot grow hair. So if you do not grow hair in specific parts of your scalp, this will help regenerate those follicles. And then the Kiehl's Magic Elixir, which can actually be subbed out for the black seed oil if you have access to black seed oil, is going to be like a weekly hair mask where it helps just reinforce that hair growth and scalp health.